Minasan, konnichiwa. Yo, what's up, guys? Dar here. I'm back with another commentary. I got some BTB gameplay for you guys today. And right now, I'm pretty hyped right now. BTB just came out, that new samurai armor. I'm not going to call it shinobi armor. I'm going to call it samurai armor because it doesn't look like shinobi armor at all. That is samurai armor. Don't listen to what 343 has to say. But I'm so hyped right now, guys. BTB is out. I'm so sorry for my for my chair squeaking. But I'm really excited, guys. BTB is amazing. I love it. The four maps are amazing. Hopefully they add more over time, obviously. But in this commentary, I'm going to be talking about what playlists I want to see in Halo 5. And I'm going to start off with a radical playlist that I haven't really heard, that many people talk about. How about a 1v1 playlist in Halo 5? How many people would really like that? A lot of people would probably think, oh, it's going to be boost heavy, and that may be true. I've never seen a 1v1 playlist really in any game that I could think of off the top of my head. I can't think of any game that had really a 1v1 playlist, but first-person shooter-wise. But I think that'd be a really cool idea. I think it'd be a really unique thing to Halo to bring, a 1v1 playlist into the mix, because a 1v1 playlist will help a lot of players get individually skilled and learn things they shouldn't do in a gunfight, and to only have one other person do that without anyone else interrupting, it'll help them realize their mistakes a lot more. And I feel like that'll help so many newer players get better at the game. And especially if they're matching people up their skill, they're going to try getting better at 1v1s. And next thing you know, they're like champion 50 in the world for 1v1s, and they're like the 50th individually best player in the world. And I really feel like it'll help a lot of people, time their power weapons. A lot of people really don't pay attention to the times they pick up overshield or anything. The game kind of tells you already, obviously. But, I guess you'll be even more on it, in my opinion, if you just play 1v1 and like, oh, sniper spawns in 3 minutes. You'll kind of pay more attention to that in-game, kind of be more set up for it. A minute prior instead of like 30 seconds, whatever, or whenever the timer starts up for the game, or like when the game, kind of tells you 30 seconds remaining or 30 seconds till sniper, so you kind of be set up before the guy even says that. So I really feel like that would be a really interesting playlist for Halo. I also want to see an infection playlist. Obviously, I want to see a social playlist like bracket. I feel like it should be, how the main menu says arena, Warzone, custom game. I don't know why I'm smacking my table. What am I doing? But it says Arena, Warzone, blah, 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 custom games. Okay. I feel like it should be like Arena, Social, Warzone, or something like that, because people are clamoring for social playlists 343. If you guys are, I doubt you're even watching this commentary, but people really want social playlists in Halo, and I agree too. I feel like in BTB, I have the sweat sometimes, and it kind of feels like I'm playing as like full parties of people, because my team is just getting like stomped. We have no coordination at all, because all of them I only play Halo one or two other of my friends, so I don't really have a full squad every single day to play with. And I feel like, especially if you're a higher rank in BTB, if you're like a diamond and above, you're going to be matching potential full parties of BTB people, and that is extremely hard to do. If you have 8 people working together on a team, when you have versus like 2 people on the other team working together, your team's going to get stomped most of the time. You guys are going to have no coordination in terms of pushes. You guys aren't going to know who to team shot. You're not going to know anything. And I feel like that's going to be extremely frustrating in BTB. I really want it to be a casual playlist for me. And I'm like a diamond something in it. And I lost a lot of my placement games because my teammate just had no, coordination at all. And it's extremely frustrating to play that sometimes. I kind of have to sweat that hard. And, BTB's always been a social playlist. And it's kind of annoying to play BTB and kind of have to try and strafe and oh my gosh, do so much. I try every game, don't get me wrong, but it's like I'm playing against people who should be playing, it seems like they should be playing arena, so I don't know, it's kind of weird. Or at least balance out the teams a little bit more, because in BTB, or like this, not balance out the teams, but make it so like parties match parties. That's what it should be, and I always want to see in Halo. But moving on from BTB and that 1v1 playlist and all that stuff, I really want to see like an infection playlist, obviously, under social. That is an infection playlist. I think they should put Jenga, in the infection playlist, like Jenga, Fat Kid. No, I almost said Fat Man, Fat Kid, and all those fun custom games. Not just straight up infection where you're just killing zombies. I really want to see like a varied amount of custom games, infection game types, not just infection. I feel like they should have like a 343's favorites, kind of like how Bungie had Bungie's favorites, and use those and display them in the infection playlist. Every other week. Maybe have the certain maps in a rotation from the community in the infection playlist for like 2 weeks, and then switch them out every so often, because I really feel like 343 could include a lot more community maps. I'm sure they will in the future for Halo 5, but I really want to see a lot of community maps in Halo in the future, like Halo 3. Halo 3 had a lot of community-made maps, especially in terms of infection, and they've always displayed community-made maps, and it gave more people, an incentive. Jeez, I can't even speak. It gave more people an incentive, to make better maps because they wanted to be on that Bungie's favorite list, or they wanted to get recon armor. And I feel like 343 needs to award those special community members for working hard, either by doing something in the community. Like, I don't care if it's like making videos, winning a tournament, whatever. Like, pro players, people who stand out in the community, people who are making amazing maps, people who are doing amazing online, people who are getting stupid kill chains, people who have funny videos, and reward these players for that. I really feel that would be really cool and kind of give people more of an incentive to get into the community and work hard on maps in general, pretty much. I also really want to see a Social Slayer playlist. I know you guys really want to see this. It kind of goes hand in hand with what I've been saying. Social Slayer, 5v5 like Halo 3. It's kind of for people, want to relax and play Halo instead of, let's say they had a long day at work, they're like, oh man, I want to go home and play some Halo. They get on and they're just getting stomped. They're like, wow, dude, I'm getting out-BR'd one shot. Wow, man, I'm trash. Like, people just get on, they want to relax, Just play Social Slayer, joke around with friends, and not have to, play the biggest tryhards in the world every single game. Trust me, I'm all for tryharding, guys. I'm an extremely competitive player, but sometimes you just really want to relax and kind of let loose on your controller. That's why I just kind of play Warzone for that. But I think there should be a whole segment of other playlists dedicated to social. And the thing about me just relaxing and playing Warzone is, Warzone's fun and all to relax on, but there's only 3 maps, so that really gets stale after a while. And I don't know when they're going to add any Warzone maps. I saw the new video or screenshot of the new one in the city. I think that's going to be awesome, but I feel like it could be a lot faster if they just have a Social Slayer playlist 5v5 and have new community made maps literally like every week instead of 343 having to make a whole new map. So I think that'd be a lot better for the community. But all this stuff really can only work after Forge is implemented in December. So hopefully when the year starts, they'll have a lot more options and stuff for us, especially for the people who love to make Forge maps. Hopefully they can get their names out there and kind of get some new names in the Forge community also. I think that'll be amazing because there's probably so many amazing Forgers out there that we have no clue of. There's probably so many talented Forgers that we just don't know exist, because it's kind of hard for them to get their maps up there because they don't have a YouTube channel, So I'm pretty sure there's a lot of talented Forgers back in Halo 3's day where they never really got their names out there because they didn't have YouTube channels. And I'm sure there are, oh wait, I phrased that wrong. I'm sure there's so many people back in Halo 3 days who didn't have YouTube channels but made amazing Forge maps and they got on Bungie favorites and they got exposed that way. So I feel like that would be an amazing move by 343 if they could do that. And, I'm trying to think of other playlists that I really want to see. I mean, Team Objective, obviously, like Oddball, I really want to see that. Oddball, King of the Hill, and Mixed Strongholds and CTF, put it all in one playlist and, randomize it so you can probably get a different one every time. I think that'd be really cool with community Forge maps and stuff like that, like Action Sack. They're, 343 is doing good with, XP weekend, get extra XP during the weekend and stuff like that. But they should, keep continuing with that. That's a really good idea. But pretty much that's really what I want to see. I mean, social is what everyone's clamoring for in Halo, and 343 has the answer, with something. That's what I think is really killing Halo 5. I mean, Halo 5 is beautiful. I think the community is doing a lot better than we did with Halo 4, but with Halo 5, the gameplay is amazing. The game is solid itself. I think it's just, we need a little bit more content, and, we really needed to see a few more community-driven maps, and I'm sure we will. I'm sure 343, I can't even speak, will make Forge amazing. I'm sure the game's going to be amazing once Forge comes out, but the game is really fun right now, but I feel like it can tend to be stale at points because you just play the same maps over and over again. And, I think I said in the previous commentary, I'll play the same maps over and over again. I think I said as long as the map is good or something. I said something along those lines. And trust me, Halo 5's maps are good and everything, but if you're just playing, I'm more just talking about Warzone. Like if you're playing Warzone and you're just playing the same 3 maps over and over again, the maps are like decent. Don't get me wrong, there hasn't been like a standout amazing Warzone map. I mean, I think it gets kind of stale after a while. And 3 maps, I think if I just play Lockout, Heretic, and like Sanctuary all day, I think that would get a little bit boring after a while. But you know, the map I think literally has to be amazing for me to play it on it like over and over and over again like that. But that's kind of my 2 cents on it, guys. I hope I didn't ramble for too long. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Oh my gosh, guys, it was a 10-minute video, but I hope you enjoyed BTB gameplay. I'm trying to get that samurai armor. It's not the Shinobi armor. I don't care if anyone says that is not ninja armor. In my opinion, that does not look like Shinobi armor. That is not ninja armor. It does not look like Naruto's. No, I'm just kidding. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm out. Peace.